Hello everyone and welcome back to my series How I Depict. In this video, I'll be sharing how I depict skateboard. Enjoy! Who is skateboard? Skateboard is a melee fighter using skateboard as gear. He's native to Black Ground and was originally spawned in Windforce Splinter Sky's kingdom. However, he wasn't accepted and was later thrown on the floating island. Skateboard is laid back but playful, and most importantly, he's a kind, caring infernal who spends the majority of his day looking after or rescuing other infernals around him. Skateboard has red horns and light gray skin. His outfit consists of mainly red clothing, as he wears a red helmet with red and black hoodie, dark red undershirt and red backpack, red shoes and brown camo pants. His skateboard is also red with a star pattern underneath. How I depict skateboard. As always, I draw characters based on their origin, appearance, and personality. Therefore, I will depict skateboard as a young American adult with brown curly hair, tan skin, and a lean build. However, I won't be coloring in this drawing. Maybe I'll do it next time. I was really impressed by skateboard's demeanor. It feels cute and cool at the same time, like he's challenging us with his incredible speed. He's one of my favorite fighters as well. However, the only thing I do is to run around the points and do tricks in-game. For skateboard, I do not use as many references as I do for sword in my previous video. The only thing I really need a reference is a skating pose, because I don't have any idea about skating techniques or tricks. In this art, I'll be drawing skateboard skating airborne, raising his arms cheerfully. Not a portrait, I will draw a full body today to fully capture his energetic and playful nature. I have never actually drawn a complete skateboard drawing before. However, I have a few doodles of him which I will be using for this drawing. The first step is sketching. I sketch out the main parts and the movement with HB pencil. After that, I make some small adjustments to the position of his limbs, claws, and his skateboard. The raw sketch is always messy, so after that, I use hard eraser to erase the unwanted strokes and make the necessary lines more visible. As I have said before, I'll be drawing a full body, because the main point I want to depict is skateboard's personality through his movements, so I don't focus as much on his facial features as a portrait. I do not make too many details to keep this simple and original. I will add some stars and checkerboard patterns on his clothes and his sport. On his right hand, I will just add a spray paint can. Again, I use my fountain pen to do the line art first. I start with delicate, lightweight lines and then highlight with bolder strokes at the outlines, such as clothing or gear, because they are the parts which draw attention easily. For shading, I started with the usual hatching technique and complete the drawing by doing ink wash. One classmate of mine gave me this sheet of paper. It was from a sketchbook, and I feel it is less absorbent than the paper I usually use, so I really hope that the water ink won't dry as fast as always. And finally, I use white paint to mark the highlights. is finally summer break, so I am working harder to improve every time I post new content, though it can be exhausting at times, because I still have to keep on with my studies, and sadly, I am currently suffering from insomnia and some other disorders. But I really love drawing and sharing my work with you. I hope my work inspires you and maybe, if possible, you can leave a comment about it for my future developments. Thanks for watching, have a good day and see you next time.